Welcome to PAWA Paints Eastern Oregon, in particular Smith Rock, John Day Fossil Beds, and Shaniko. We're starting off in Washington, just looking out across the Columbia over to our destination, the state of Oregon. And here we are at the amazing state park of Smith Rock. Located in northern central Oregon, this compact state park is beloved by rock climbing enthusiasts. It boasts amazing views of dramatic rock formations created by the Crooked River. Smith Rock is around 650 acres and is at about 3,000 feet in elevation, which explained some of my huffing and puffing while climbing around its many trails. On our first morning of the paint out, we were located close to the visitor center and right next to the main trail going down to the river. Here we had a dynamite view of the canyon. Earlier that day, I had walked down the trail and caught this great view with this super cool old tree from a past forest fire. As the day progressed, amazing pieces of art began to take shape. A little gem created by our amazing facilitator, Melanie Thompson, and a lovely painting by Bhavani. In the afternoon, we took a break and ate lunch all together at this covered area and shared our experiences of the morning. My afternoon painting. And you can see the weather is changing quite a bit. We have clouds coming and going, which adds a nice little challenge. And you can see how I did the block in and running through adding the highlights. Gosh, I love these fast videos. They make me like so decisive. We had a huge turnout for this particular event, about 30 people, which is the largest group we've had for an out-of-state event. And it just goes to show how fond we are of Melanie, not only as a person and artist, but as a facilitator, and her excellent taste in choosing interesting places to paint. Smith Rock is an internationally renowned destination for rock climbing, boasting well over 1,000 climbs. Our group spread far and wide around the park, and I'm sorry I didn't get to see what everybody was painting, but I did happen to once again find Karen taking on a dramatic view. The skies became overcast on the second day of painting at the park, and so I decided to choose a up-close view of one of those wonderful old trees and shoot video of the local fauna. Love the soft, flowy texture of these spent cattails. On the third day of the paint out, we arrived at the John Day Fossil Beds, Clarno Unit. Where Smith Rock is kind of a petite park, John Day Fossil Beds is humongous. And as you can see, the weather was not really cooperating, but we are accustomed to this kind of thing, and paint outs are often planned with options if the weather doesn't cooperate. So here we are painting under covered picnic areas. And here I am believing everything will be okay just as long as you wear enough layers. I think 5 to be exact. This very large park has 3 separate units to visit: Sheep Rock, Painted Hills, and our spot, Clarno. Before European settlers arrived, the area was frequented by the Sahaptin people, who fished, hunted, and gathered roots and berries in the region. In 1864, Thomas Condon, an amateur geologist, first recognized the importance of the fossils he was finding. In the Clarno unit where we painted, there are many fossils of tropical and subtropical plants and bones. Okay, not only a really nice painting Laura's working on, but love those gloves, Laura. We found some fantastic salsa and a nice dinner at Sally's place. Look at her, cute as a button. Ah, the Wilson Ranch's retreat, bed and breakfast. We had originally intended to tent camp, but it was so soggy we decided to indulge in a bed and breakfast instead. Oh, look at that fire. That was so nice after a soggy day. And it ended up to be a great place to paint as well. Gosh, I so hope to go back and enjoy this place again, especially that wonderful breakfast. The last painting location on our trip was the ghost town of Shaniko. Oh, be still my beating heart. If you love to paint old, dilapidated buildings and cars, oh, this is the place for you. Known as Oregon's ghost town, Shaniko was first established in 1879 as Cross Hollow. The name was changed in 1900 to Shaniko and experienced its heyday during the first decade of the 20th century. It served as a railroad transportation hub and, at the time, was known as the wool capital of the world, boasting the largest wool warehouse in the state, from which 4 million pounds were marketed in 1901. After the railroad routes were changed, it began its slow decline. Its 1910 population peak was 495, and its current is a robust 37. We couldn't resist the temptation of locking Melanie up in the local jail. Wait a second, somebody let her out, right? Oh yes, they did. Thank you so much, Melanie, for being an awesome facilitator of this super fantastic paint out. And thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Please click subscribe and be sure to ring the bell to be notified of my newest videos. Until next time, happy painting!